Welcome back, everybody. I'm JoeHova. This is Automation Empire. In the last episode, we tried some stuff that worked out, but not well enough, so we've built these roads. We're going to start making our gold here, as well as work on getting that combiner started. So glad you could be here. I don't think you need to watch me make factories 100 times, so we'll go through and I'll come back when we got some progress. Sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the show. Well, another day and another redesign. So what I've done here, I extended it out so I could have 4 crate makers. Each crate maker has 2 furnaces on it, and then we have our lines coming off of that. This is very compact. I mean, look at that. It's only one conveyor back there. So this is a massively long building. It doesn't really need to be. I can construct this in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 11 might do it. 10 would probably do it. But yeah, it's pretty nice. The only holdback I have now, and you can see that I've got 3 on each one of these lines. So I've got 2 furnaces feeding 3 of these trucks. Obviously, they're taking a while to load up. And I come in here and I'm looking, and not everything's producing like this guy. But it's because I'm 30 crates out. And each one only gets 30 crates, and this is a big, long road. I mean, look at all those trucks going out of bounds. So my real holdup now is just the speed of the trucks, and as you can see, they're maxed out as far as how they go there, so that's how fast they come back in. But what are you going to do? It's a big long road. There's not a whole lot else I can do there. Still at 4230, so kind of looking to see that go up, and I'm thinking that's just limited by the number of factories I have, so we need to get started on that gold over here. We'll get that number increased up. Alright, so here we go. We've got our gold factory up. Built very much the same way. This actually has 6 nodes on it, so I need to pay attention to that a little bit. But you can see we're storing a little bit. Each one of these are 4 crate makers, 2 furnaces apiece, and they're really cranking out the goods. Now this is a shorter road, obviously, because it just goes to right here, so we'll be able to do a lot more in gold. Gold is heavier as well. So let's take a look. Yeah, we're above 5,000 now. We've got to get to that 6,000 mark. I think we might be able to do it. But we'll kind of just watch this and see exactly what's going on. I also need to consider that I'm going to have to do this right here. So we can do that like we did before. We can just hijack one of these lines and bring it out. So let's do that real quick. What we're going to need is one of these thingamajangies here. I hate to do it this way, but I don't really have any choice. I guess I need to scratch my head on that one a little bit. I could sacrifice one of these lines. I'm not going to be able to put a tank in there. Probably put it on this side. That'd be weird, but I don't know that I have much of a choice. Could I put it on that side? Boy, that's awful close. Let's see. One way to find out, and the answer is yes. Wow. Okay. So we'll put this guy down here. There you go, and we'll just do a very simple rail system with a single cart, but that means we're going to have a door on the bottom of this factory here. We'll pop that guy in. Pop, and we'll bring our carts out this way. Alright, excellent. And then we'll go ahead and put a single cart on there. Then we'll have to grab that up here. Put a tank there. Come out this way. Another tank. Why didn't that suck that up? Did I put the wrong thing there? Okay, what's going on? Must have grabbed the wrong one, right? Suck it up, put it in the tank. And now I gotta get rid of this guy way over here. Can I click him from over here? Yeah. Claim that first of all. Then delete him. I can move that over here. There we go. Go ahead and get all three. Suck that line dry. All right. So we'll see how much of this we can actually get done. I mean, we're dumping one cart at a time because I just don't have much choice. It's so tight in there. It's about all I can do. So it'll take a while, but we'll see if we can even keep these three supplied. Right now we are. All right, so we'll let this run a little while and see what we get up to. Let's see where we're at now. 57. Oh yeah, we'll hit that $6,000. No problem. All right, well we just can't keep up 4 lines even with 6. Let's go ahead and get that. How close are we on gold? I just need 10 more, so 1 more of these and we're going to be good to go. So, man, I don't know. This is too much for this amount of gold right here. So what we may do, first of all, we can open up the combiner. We can unlock that guy. Look what it did to our research points. Woo! Way down, way down. Okay, so I think what I'll do then, I've got to have 8,000 before I can get to a train. Need to have a combiner as well. Need to have 10 more of that. So we're a little ways away from this. So what I'll do, let's up my research a bit, and we'll put another sucker-upper right there. So both of these 2 lines will be feeding my research at this point, and only these 2 will be shipping out gold. Ultimately, I think what I'm going to end up having to do is make smaller factories. I mean, these big, large factories are fine, and they ship quite a bunch of stuff, but we just can't keep up. I don't know. I mean, look, it's going to 0 immediately. It's not even storing any of that stuff. But we'll go. I think also what I want to do is move this factory. This factory's kind of trash now. I got to get rid of this road completely. Maybe make it go out on this cave over here and make it a smaller factory. I might see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed it by 1 there. I could move all these down by 1 and put 2 here. I might just do a small factory and just do 2 and ship the coal out that way. Because what we're ultimately going to do now that we have the combiner is to make a small coal factory, a small iron factory, probably over here, and then a combiner factory as well, so we can get some research done that way. That's my goal, but look at it so far. We've come quite a long way. Well, I've been thinking about it, and I believe it's time for the original factory to go, because what I'm going to do, there we got iron, there we have coal, we can do our combiner out here, we've got gold over there, and this will be coal, so we can make a combiner over here as well. I'll have this road coming out and hitting right there. We'll do 2 roads, so I'll get to work on that. Okay, so the original factory's down. I've got these 2 roads here, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to do a factory here, factory there, make a combiner, and then use that for research. Once the research is satisfied for that, I'll go ahead and attach it to this road, and we'll start shipping that stuff out and selling it, try to get up to that 8,000. Then I'm going to do the same thing or similar over here. I'm going to do another gold factory here. I'm going to do another coal. We'll do a combiner. Once we get that combination with our research, we'll start selling that as well on this long road here. So that's the goal, and that should get us 2 trains, and that will give us a whole new set of variables to worry about. So I'll go ahead and get these factories built. No need to watch that. I've done that 1,000 times, and we'll see what happens. As you can see, we have our 2 factories built. This one is doing our iron. This one is doing coal. And we're ready to do a combiner. Now, I have never done a combiner before with claws. So let's look at this. Drones can be set to drop off crates here. Also connects with claw train drop off pickup stops. So I can load, but will that load into a combiner? I don't know. Let's do an experiment real quick. Okay, we'll do a claw. Of course. Like this. We'll do a drop off like there. Pick up here. One claw. So you pick up and you drop off. Okay, good enough, but now those can only be outside. And I don't think that I could do that from there. No. Only connects to rail. I wonder... It won't drop off in this guy, right? Oh, he can. Well, I thought it could. It allowed me to put it down. It's probably just allowed me to put it down anywhere. So what I got to figure out how to do is to get the material in crate form over here. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that by rail cart. I don't know any other way to do it, so let's do that. I'll build a combiner out in this area right here, and I'll work my rail carts to get all that shipped out. Alright, I've never had any luck building these combiners, but I think I just may have come up with a design that I can live with here. So essentially all these are going to lead together, so let's do that real quick. Level 2. We'll snake this guy around. Until it comes out of the front. Can't build here. Oh, too tight. So you can see where I'm going. It is combining the resources. This way I can get more than one combiner going. Right. This is weird looking, but I think it's going to work. Indeed I do. We'll find out, won't we? So we'll come out this side and then we'll decide what we're going to do with that. And you see I've got 2 train rails coming this way, so I can just go put these guys here. Man, if this works, it's going to be beautiful. Let's see if I can keep it supplied anyway. Those guys are just dedicated to filling this plan up. I've never seen a design like this before, but hopefully it'll work. Alright, it looks weird, but it is working. And let's stick with the original plan, which was to get... This is all made for research to begin with. So we'll do that. Like so. And I've got a research station somewhere that I've got to get rid of. Probably over here. Oh, 3 of them, that's right. Well, let's claim all this research. And then let's delete. So I can come back over here and get those lines started again. At some point, that point might as well be now. Let's go ahead and delete very carefully. Surgical delete so that I don't take everything out in the factory. There we go. I didn't take anything else apart, so these guys should just start putting it back on trucks. Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, what are we up on shipping? Almost 7,000. So once we get this research done, which won't take us terribly long, then we'll worry about shipping out this stuff. And it'll make us more money. Okay, I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. Now we just need to get the power up here. It's a long way to run power, but whatever. Not a huge deal. Not a game breaker. All right, there we go. So now we're doing steel plates. And how many of those are we going to have? 100 steel plates. 300 steel plates. All right, well, this might take a while after all. But I am filling this guy up. As you can see. Yeah, these things are going to get full. This is the best combiner design that I could think of. I really struggle with this, trying to get these going. So if anybody else has designed like this, then great minds think alike, I guess, because I've never seen something like this before. But it is working perfectly. As you can see there. As a matter of fact, I could go ahead and wrap it back around and hit this side. I might do that. Let's see. I may indeed. Let's come back around. Level 2. It says they travel faster on rails that are up high, so we'll get it to about right there. And we'll drop her down. Right, and then... of course. Of course you would. Anyway. POS. There you go. Now you can wrap around in a circle. And look at this, we've already got research to claim. This is excellent. But as you can see, that's only 68 of 300. Now that is the rocket, so that's going to be a major task, but so far so good. This is looking great. All right, look what we've done. 300 on plates. That is excellent. That means we can start selling this stuff. Now this is going to take a little bit of working because I've got to get it over on these cranes. So that might require a rebuild. Let's think about this. If I put a factory out over here, I can grab this stuff, put it in tanks, and then send it out. Question is, how much could I actually do? because these guys are pumping away. But you can still see they've got quite a bit in there, which makes me want to put an extra thingamajiggy on there and do 2 each, because these are really short rails. Got some thinking to do, but that is the goal anyway, so I can get that factory running. Just keep claiming that. We got to start selling some of this stuff to get up to the 8,000, because what we're looking at now is trains, and all I lack is the tonnage. That's really what it comes down to. And then that would be a complete overhaul. So let's get these things reworked so that we can get this going. We've got enough research for now, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, so I've made these tracks come all the way into this new factory here. I'm filling it up, starting to make crates. You see I've got these pit stops, so we're going to go ahead and get all of these guys set up, get my cranes working. We'll see how much this goes up. Right now we're selling 68. This should easily put us above that 8,000 mark, I would imagine, but we'll have to find out. And it's up and running, so we got to keep a close eye on this to see that we can keep it full. We've got 6 trucks with 2 production lines going right now. Full trains coming in every single time. Let's see how we're staying up here. Oh yeah, these are all full. These are both full. That's full. Oh yeah, rocking and rolling, dude. We're easily going to be able to run 2 production lines. We might be able to do 4, although I put it really tight to the road. I wasn't really anticipating doing 4, but we'll see what we get. But yeah, so far so good. We'll keep an eye on this production, see if we can't get to 8,000 and open those trains. Alright, with everything holding on as well as it is, I'm going to try this. We'll see if we can't tank the whole damn thing, but hopefully not. Put a couple more crate makers, and this way we can keep building even though we have trucks with crates on them. Even though it's not an extremely far path, but still helps, right? Every little bit helps. So I'll make this guy go this way. Turn it at the end. Bring it to there. Same with you. And then put this guy right there. That guy right there. How about that? So we'll drain this thing a lot faster. But you can see we got a full train coming in to keep it full. So it might go down to nil, but that's kind of what we want. We want to be using all the supplies we possibly can. And hopefully we can keep this thing running. You can see right now we're at 7,600. Maybe this will get us over the push. It's still climbing. We should hit 8,000 pretty quick. And no more than saying it, and it comes true. Look, 8,000. So let's go in here. Let's open our trains. Kaboom. Can't quite get those yet. Can't get that because I don't have the materials. So we got to get gold fuel. Ethanol. Ooh. That's gold. We can do that one once we get to 11,000. We'll need oil and grain meal. Okay. But right now, the next thing we need to do is trains. And I think what I'm going to do is make a track come out of this side and come into over here. So I think my trains will enter right here. I have a train coming across. And we can get rid of these roads and start figuring out how we can drop this stuff to trains instead. Surely they're a lot faster. I'll tell you what we're going to do right here in the meantime. Let's do as much of this as we can. Ooh, we're already out. Didn't take much. Got to get some research going. I don't really have that happening right now. Don't really have gold fuel. We got a lot of stuff to do. But I think that's about all the time I've got for this episode. In the next episode, we'll get started with some trains and figure that all out and get some more freight moving out. But until next time, hope you've enjoyed the game. Hit that like button, maybe subscribe. Tell your friends. Comment I'd like to hear from you. Until next time, my name's JoeHova, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.